Hi, welcome back to my journey and welcome back to my YouTube channel, Tracy's Got Powers. I'm exhausted right now, to be honest, and I'm on my way to bed. I have been filming this over and over and over again, and I am just exhausted. Basically, I just wanted to say thank you for those that watched my very first YouTube video yesterday. And what I forgot to say yesterday, I'm hoping I can remember to say again before I hit the snooze button, which is subscribe, like, and share. And for those of you yesterday, again, that watched my video and that left me comments on Facebook and left me text messages of kind words and prayers of encouragement, it is greatly appreciated. I did actually do what I set out to do. My promises that I made, that I wanted to do one thing each day, even if it was only one thing. I did start to work on my room today, and I did get the ball rolling for some other things as well, for social media and for some other projects that I wanted to work on as far as my hair goes, and as far as my room goes. Yeah, really just my room, my hair, and social media. 3 big things. So I did 3 big things today, and I showered. And while showering may not seem like a big deal to some, maybe a big deal, it is a big deal to someone who suffers with severe depression. When you suffer from severe depression, sometimes getting out of bed is a big deal. And I didn't want to get out of bed today. So getting out of bed and getting myself dressed and getting myself to do things today was a very big deal. A very big deal indeed. So I'm actually really proud of myself. And I promise on this channel to be honest, to be real, to be raw, and to be transparent in all that I do. And it's not going to be all rainbows and unicorns. But when we have those rainbow and unicorn moments, I promise to celebrate them with you as well. Because when the good things do happen, they deserve to be celebrated as well. But I'm going to be raw. I'm 49, and this is it. And life's not pretty right now. And I'm starting over. And I'm not where I thought I'd be. And that's okay. Because the one who has me knows. I trust in him. I trust in his plan for me. And I trust that I am exactly where I'm supposed to be, even if I don't like it, for such a time as this. And that he is using me as he sees fit. Right now, it's my job to be obedient to him. And to just follow. To follow and to do. To pick up that cross and to just keep on going. Some days are going to be easier than others. Some days are going to be much, much harder than others. Especially when it comes to my hair and my weight. It's all tied into the depression. But we know, as Christians, that through Christ all things are possible. I know because I witness it every day. I know because I'm still sitting here. Because after 2 car accidents where I was T-boned, and I'm still alive. I'm in excruciating pain every day because of it. But I'm not in a wheelchair. And I'm alive. I have a pulse. I have breath. And as long as God deems me fit to be on this earth, then there's a plan and there's a reason. And I assure you, it's not for me to sit here and feel sorry for myself. It is for me to use my story for his glory. It's just that simple, folks. It just doesn't always feel that simple. And the journey in getting there to do it is not always that simple. But I do know that it's always worth it. I've never once done what God has told me to do and regretted it. I have, however, ran from God and not done his way, and have taken the shortcuts and have done it my way and regretted it many, many, many times over. More times than I'd like to admit. And it just doesn't work. Which is why he's God and I'm not. So, when people who aren't Christians, when people who are outside of the faith start to sit there and say, Tracy, you need to go back to church. Tracy, you're not the same. When those people start to see it, something's off. Something is off. So, I was supposed to go this past Sunday. It was supposed to be my first Sunday back to church. And I didn't go. I'd love to give you a valid reason, valid excuse. I don't have one. I have a great church that I can go to. Depression. I overslept. I can come up with I can give you, I don't know, pick one. I didn't go. I used to go with Lawrence all the time. It's hard to go by yourself. It's really hard to go to church all by yourself. But it's something I need to get myself to do. I need to stop making excuses, and I just need to go. As much as I miss that man, and I miss doing everything with him, this is not how he'd want me living. He would be so disappointed in me right now. He'd be devastated. He'd be heartbroken. Because I sure as hell wouldn't want him doing what I'm doing. If it had been reversed, and I was the one that had died and he was here. I would be so angry with him. So, now what? Now I want to start using other platforms. Do I TikTok? TikTok? That is the great question. To TikTok or not to TikTok? So, I already have Facebook. I already have Instagram. The question is, am I going to start using the Instagram, the videos? Am I going to start using the Facebook videos? And am I going to start TikToking for my journey as well? What do you think? I would love to hear your thoughts and opinions, please. Obviously, I'll continue to use YouTube for the long-term videos. I want to do a room tour and explain to you how I got to the position that I'm in now, that I live in. Explain to you, give you a little bit of background, because it's not just depression. There was also a flood and a lot of damage, and I lost a lot of things, and I'm starting to get things back, and it's a lot. And it's a lot more than a 2-minute TikTok video clip can handle. So, obviously, a room tour and an explanation, and that's great for YouTube. Also, want to do a hair thing where I explain that whole situation, and that, again, will be a lot more than a TikTok. So, what I'm thinking is for the big stuff, YouTube. For the day-to-day stuff, I could maybe use TikTok, and I could use Instagram stories and Facebook stories. I'm new to all of it. Well, the story end of it, all of it. And I've never used TikTok before either. So, any suggestions, any help, any ideas from any of you would be greatly appreciated. I am just exhausted tonight. It's been a very long day. And my pain tolerance tonight is on high. My neck and my shoulders and my neck and my shoulders and my knees on a scale of 1 to 10 are all at level 9s right now tonight. So and that's all from the car accidents. So prayers are appreciated. I will add all of you in my prayers tonight, and thank you again for your continued support. And like I said, please hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, hit that share button, and let's do this together. And advice is welcome and appreciated. God bless you, each and every one of us. And remember, we are all here for a purpose. We are all here for such a time as this.